doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro-zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was— oh? If so, then you underestimate— Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is in— What you might not realize is that all too often— Consider this. No one will lose— Rather, those who have lost their— Traveler, there seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. So, I won't insist that you— That's right. Anyway, you're looking— So be it. excessive yearning leads to inevitable destruction.
Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Ring cutter! Strike dead!
Nice and spicy.
Learning this?
Inferior.
Leave it all to me.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. Inferior.
Steady as stone. Time to act. Boba, get them!
Evasion is futile. Inferior. This ends now.
Burn!
Nice and spicy.
Instabilities will be removed.
Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Inferior. Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
You're toast!
Time for retribution!
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Rain outlines your fate.
Out of the frying pan, it's
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Burn!
This world, a fleeting shadow. Without yearning,
I
all
must leave
returns
no
to
stone
silence.
unturned.
Retribution!
eat this!
This world, a fleeting shadow.
As a good knight should. Rain cutter.
Burn!
Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Time for retribution!
Your verdict is decided. Thunder.
Let me weave
All
you a
will be
verse.
severed.
Verdict is...
Time to clean up. No, my sword!
Booba, get them!
Burn!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Witness the power of Gugwa. I'll let my guard down. Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Eat this!
Verdict is...
Rain outlines your fate.
This world, a
I
fleeting
missed a
shadow.
spot.
Time for retribution!
Rain cutter. As a dutiful maid,
All will be severed.
Verdict is...
you've lost it.
Yes.
Why can you not trust your people? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They're... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey? There are nations where humans cast their... So are we to just abandon the notion of...
You and I have both witnessed the great law of eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream. for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever.
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel.
For me.
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you. Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means...
What a childish conversation. Anyway, now that I have been defeated... But, with regards to eternity and the question...
You are the one who's been... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished?
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine?
You literally told us to come meet you here! Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength... Still, you did end up victorious.
Cheerfield may cause plenty of trouble.
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that...
Yep, that's the one.
Oh,
What?
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbinger. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any...
You did... for what?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer... As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis. Well, what's done is done. And Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. So anyway... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, not only does she not fit your description, but she... That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry. We're...
I wish you... As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best. Are you sure? Okay then, keep it safe. Is that... There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition? I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.